And Jenny, Baltimore percentage points behind Cincinnati for first place in the AFC North. San Diego won the toss. Novak on the approach. Once again, will put it on the ground. And this one is scooped up at the 25-yard line by Gilmore. Joe Flacco, he's been an Iron Man for this Baltimore team. He has started every game since he broke into the league back in 2008. That is number 7 all-time for consecutive starts by a QB. Play action on first down. Flacco will dump it off. Oh, and Daniels getting involved early. On a catch and run, Daniels. That is 99 consecutive games with at least one catch for the veteran Daniels. Fake it. On the bootleg. A strike. Forsett shifts out of the backfield from the gun. Flacco gets rid of it. Great stabbing catch. Marlon Brown. Eric Weddle on the blitz. And that was just simply phenomenal. Bernard Pierce, he is drilled. This is a 3rd and 13 now for Baltimore. Forsett out of the backfield. Flacco fires. Hauled in. Touchdown. What a grab by Torrey Smith. Ravens strike first.
That's another one-handed beauty. We've had 2 of them in the last 2 minutes.
In the 7 wins that the Chargers have put up, he's got 16 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. In the 4 losses, 6 touchdowns and 7 picks. Working out of the gun, Rivers steps up. Oh, he throws it right to Darryl Smith. Intercepted by Baltimore. Penalty marker down.
Holding number 76, offense. Penalty has declined. Result of the play is an interception.
Chris Canty got great pressure right up the middle on Rivers. He pushed left guard Chad Reinhardt right back into Rivers' lap.
Motion man is Steve Smith. On the ground, Forsett. A golden opportunity for Forsett, and he has taken advantage of it on a 3rd and 3. Flacco, good protection. Caught by Steve Smith. So they're looking at a 33-yard field goal attempt here for Tucker. Had a 55-yarder last week in the win over New Orleans. Tucker knocks it through to give Baltimore a 10-0 advantage here in the first. 2nd and 8. Rivers to the outside. Eddie Royal short of a first down. On 3rd down, Rivers throws it. It's complete. They are tied with the Chiefs for 2nd place in the AFC West. Deep drop. Getting out of trouble, Rivers, but he's tracked down. Play clock is down to 2. Rush is coming. Rivers steps up. In stride, he's got Antonio Gates. First down into Baltimore territory. San Diego looking to answer. Trailing 10-0. Stutter step by Matthews. San Diego moving quickly here. We are just over 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Matthews is devoured in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and 13. 2 tight ends with Gates and Green. Donald Brown is in. Rivers steps up in the pocket. He fires. Open man. It's Gates backpedaling across the 20-yard line. On a 1st and 5 inside the 15. Rivers throws. End zone. Diving attempt. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Chargers. Phillip Rivers delivers. He takes a shot on the play from Darian Stewart, but he finds Allen. Baltimore leading San Diego to 7-4 teams going at it here at M&T Bank Stadium. We'll return after these messages. You're watching the NFL on CBS.
He backed up John Elway and spent a lot of time with Elway and helped him a great deal.
3rd and 3. Flacco. They convert, so that should still count, Dan?
Yeah.
As a catch in the NFL. Zigzag move. Justin Forsett. He has at least one of those per game. Important game as far as Baltimore is concerned as well in the AFC North. Flacco working his way out of trouble. Looking downfield. Flacco will throw across the field. Hauled in by Brown. 10 straight wins at home in November. Flacco dials up the deep ball. Separation. Incomplete. Steve Smith, the intended target, and a flag thrown at the 7-yard line.
Steve Smith down the field. The penalty flag thrown well before that. That should have been called pass interference as well.
Number 38, defense. First down, spot of the foul.
10th play of the drive. It's a 3rd and goal for the Ravens. Flacco looks. Flacco on a dump off too high. 4-4 set. It's a chip shot for Justin Tucker, who's been so clutch for this Baltimore team since coming into the league in 2012. 21-yard field goal attempt. Tucker drills it to give Baltimore a 13-7 advantage. Phillip Rivers making his 140th consecutive start, over 35,000 passing yards in his career. 2nd and 7 now for San Diego. Dump it off. Matthews on the catch and run. Rivers floats it. First down. Antonio Gates. 7th play of the drive. Rivers on the quick hitter to Keenan Allen. From the gun. Rivers pumps. Rivers to run. Flag is thrown as Rivers has enough for the first down, but the penalty marker is down at the 19-yard line.
Holding, number 26, defense. That 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the run. First down.
Under 6 minutes to go in the first half. First down inside the 20. Rivers sets up the wide receiver screen. Royal squeezes through, loses the ball at the end of the play. And the Ravens have got it. Baltimore recovers with Jeremy Miles. Big cough up by San Diego. Flacco, deep drop, floats it for Forsett. Justin Forsett leaving. I have to tell people when they try to pronounce his name, it's like Dorsett. Tony Dorsett, Justin Forsett. And it's Forsett down the sideline. Smith, the motion man. Get the Pierce. 6th play of the drive. Forsett is on the sideline, and it's now Lorenzo Talaferro in there of Coastal Carolina. Flacco dials up the deep ball. Incomplete with a flag down. Stuckey tried to range under it.
Pass interference, number 29, defense. First down, spot of the foul.
Flacco on 3rd and 10. Surveys. Steps up. Flacco. The flip. Torrey Smith. Cook will hold it. Kevin McDermott is the snapper. Tucker splits the uprights. Baltimore extends 16-7 lead. Mosley, who played in a similar system at Alabama, that helped him with his transition, recognition, communication. He's had a terrific rookie season. Sends it to Donald Brown. Rivers throws. It's complete. Just across the 30. Under a minute to go now. Flags are down. Rivers fires it. Malcolm Floyd.
Offsides, number 58, defense. Lined up in the neutral zone. It's a 5-yard penalty.
Rivers out of the pocket. And Rivers makes a beeline at a streak of 32 consecutive made field goals that ended a couple of weeks ago, a franchise record. 2nd and 4. Pump. Rivers breaking free for a first down. Rivers pulls the trigger. Antonio Gates ducks out of bounds. 2nd and 4 for San Diego. 26 seconds remaining. Rivers throws again to Gates. 22 seconds remaining. Deep drop for Rivers. He'll take a shot. Downfield. Long ball. Incomplete. Malcolm Floyd, the intended receiver, and flags flying.
There is no foul for unnecessary roughness downfield. There is a foul for illegal hands to the face, number 55, defense. That's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
With only 15 seconds to play in the half, Rivers will throw. And he had his man open, Ajira Tutu, incomplete. Rivers again throws it high, not taking any chances over the head of Keenan Allen. Grew up in San Diego before moving to Virginia. Settled in Charlottesville. 52-yard attempt. Novak. He's got it. All right, Jenny, thanks to you. Thanks to head coach Mike McCoy. Into the first half here in Baltimore. The Ravens in front 16-10 on the Chargers. Scorer is a journeyman. He's been with St. Louis, Seattle, Tampa Bay, Detroit. This is his second stint with Baltimore, formerly of the practice squad. 2nd and 7. Rivers in stride. He's got Gates on a crossing route. Rivers moving pieces around on a 3rd and 10. Steps, throws, separation. It's caught. Malcolm Floyd's got it on a big play downfield, working against Gore. First possession of the second half. Rivers operating from the gun. Drop ball. Ryan Matthews. Rivers out of the pocket. And hit from behind, down low by Mosley. Cyphers, the punter, will hold it. And Novak is perfect. Rivers went 3 of 4, including the big play. 59 yards downfield to Malcolm Floyd. Once again, a short kick. Jacoby Jones has got a lane. Jones comes in, averaging 31.2 yards per return and has the 108-yard return for a touchdown, the 5th of his career. Forsett. First possession of the second half of the Baltimore offense. Forsett has got the first down. Look at the balance. 17 running plays, 17 passes. Flacco out of the pocket, loops out of trouble, throws on the move, wide open, and it's dropped! Flacco had his man Kamar Aiken, and the second-year wideout could not bring it in. A penalty marker is down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, number 32 defense. Extra steps and pushing the quarterback to the ground.
Little frustrating, he couldn't get to Flacco in the pocket, and that little push right there is a critical mistake.
Number 6 scoring defense, allowing just under 20 points per game. Flacco taps the ball, throws. Open man is Torrey Smith. 10th play of the drive. Flacco fires a bullet to Torrey Smith. Touchdown, Baltimore. Second of the day for Smith. Out of the gun. Rivers is sacked. Phillip Rivers gets leveled. 3rd and 22 for the Chargers. They're down to 2:26 to go in the 3rd. Underneath, get it to Eddie Royal. Flag is thrown. Royal sidesteps one tackler. Brought down as he crossed the 35. We asked Flowers about going against Steve Smith. He said he's a pit ball on the field. Stiff army, whatever it takes. Very savvy receiver. High throw. Torrey Smith in a matchup with Sharice Wright.
Players like Steve Smith, that's what makes me the coach that I am today. Guys.
All right, Jenny. Rivers throwing on a line to Keenan Allen, and just like that, they're in Baltimore territory. 23-13, Ravens in front of the San Diego Chargers. We'll come back to Baltimore after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching the NFL on CBS. 1st and 10 in Baltimore territory to open up the 4th. Rivers steps up and throws to the outside, hauled in by Royal. 2nd and 1 for the Chargers, just short of the 35. Rivers, first down and catch from Eddie Royal. San Diego has the toughest remaining schedule in the league. Opponents' winning percentage of 69% the rest of the way. Rivers lets it fly. Oh, what a catch by Floyd. 10-point advantage for Baltimore. San Diego threatening. Ryan Matthews right up the middle. Touchdown, Chargers. Matthews with a burst. 14-yard touchdown run. 3rd year as the defensive coordinator with San Diego. His brother Chuck, the former defensive coordinator here in Baltimore, now the head coach of the Colts. Flacco fires. It's complete. Jacoby Jones. Out of bounds. He's got a first down for Baltimore. Out near midfield. Play fake again. Flacco throwing off his back foot. Dropped by Steve Smith. You know what else you could say? NFL MVP. Because it could happen. Incomplete. Jacoby Jones looking for the flag. He'll get one.
MVP on the defensive side.
Defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Give it to Forsett. Justin Forsett working the sideline. Legs keep churning. 2nd and 4 now for Baltimore. We approach 9 minutes to go in the fourth. They are now at the 19 on a 2nd and 9. Deep drop. Flacco. Deep ball. End zone. Broken up. Motion man is Aiken. Here comes the rush. Flacco gets rid of it. End zone. Torrey Smith cannot hold on.
There are 2 fouls, both on the defense. Offside, number 54 of the defense. That penalty is declined. Pass interference, number 29 defense. Foul occurred in the end zone. First down.
Use check in front of Forsett. Hand it off. Forsett slicing through. Forsett does not get there. So the ball is at the 1 on a 3rd and goal for Baltimore. Bernard Pierce is in. Flacco does it himself. Touchdown Ravens. Joe Flacco, all 6'6" of it. Matthews in the backfield. He's been held to 40 yards on the ground. They dump it off to Eddie Royal, and Royal takes it down the sideline. Rivers throws it. Caught by Allen. Lunging crowd. Rivers hooks a pass. Low throw. Keenan Allen has to go downstairs to get it. On 3rd down. Rivers loops one. Incomplete. It's knocked away by Will Hill. Penalty marker down at the 26.
Holding, number 51, defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Rivers guns it. Keenan Allen.
Touchdown.
Allen works his way in for the score. San Diego very much alive late in the 4th quarter against Danny Gorer.
You talk about an adjustment to a pass. A 360 in the air, crosses the plane with the ball. Tremendous effort by Allen.
Novak kicks it off to Jacoby Jones. 2 yards deep in the end zone, takes it out. Jones makes a cut. Jones still going. Jones, sideline, out of bounds. Jacoby Jones. Under 3 minutes to play. Baltimore up by 3. Flacco hits his man, Kamar Aiken. First down, Ravens. Give it to Forsett. Tripped a bit.
Flacco has a lot of options here on this 3rd down, besides Forsett.
On a 3rd and 4, Flacco forced to throw it away. The San Diego defense comes up huge. Tucker connects. 33-27, Baltimore. Baltimore holding on to a 6-point lead. Phillip Rivers has 2 minutes and 22 seconds to work with. No timeouts. Shotgun, Rivers, rush coming. Gets rid of it to Keenan Allen. Allen redirects to the sideline.
Ravens corners giving a lot of room to both Allen on the far side and Floyd on the near side.
And it has been a weakness of this Baltimore defense. Once again from the gun, Rivers. Open man is Keenan Allen. Rush coming. Rivers gets rid of it. Nobody home. 2nd and 10 for San Diego. 1:57 to go. Rush is coming. Dumerville. Flag is down. And they'll whistle this play dead as Dumerville gets to the QB. Did he get the jump?
Offside, number 58, defense. Lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty.
San Diego a game behind Denver in the AFC West. From the gun. Rivers finds Eddie Royal, and he angles out of bounds inside the 40 of Baltimore. Rivers gets rid of it. Keenan Allen spilled off as he crossed the 35. Rivers pump and throws it at the feet of Eddie Royal, not taking any chances. Allen against Webb. Stepping up. Rivers throws. It's Floyd. Rivers sets, throws, end zone, knocked away. Floyd, the intended receiver, and a flag down. Anthony Levine.
Pass interference, number 41, defense.
It's Levine.
Foul occurred in the end zone. First and goal.
Floyd had his arm on Levine's shoulder.
23-yard penalty. It sets San Diego up with a first and goal. Rivers, throw. Eddie Royal curls in for the touchdown. The San Diego Chargers are a point after away from going in front in Baltimore. 38 seconds to go. 8 plays, 80 yards for San Diego. Nick Novak, this is for the lead. He knocks it through. 34-33 Chargers. So Nick Novak puts it on the tee. And Jacoby Jones waits for it for Baltimore.
He's got to squib this one. He cannot afford to give Jones a returnable ball here.
Novak kicks it off. Jones juggles it. And that really affected the timing of Jones, who is brought down by Donald Brown on special teams. Line of scrimmage is the 14. Flacco throws over the middle. It's Jacoby Jones trying to get out of bounds, lunges for the sideline. And a 55-yard field goal indoors against New Orleans on Monday night. After the 4-yard gain, Flacco, deep ball. Incomplete, looking for Kamar Aiken. It's a 3rd and 6, 18 seconds left. The Ravens down by 1. From the gun, Flacco, without 15 seconds left. Flacco gets out of trouble, throws, it's complete. Caught by Aiken. And a timeout called with 7 seconds left.
And again, Torrey Smith not in the game. Got Jacoby Jones and Aiken to the far side.
Dan, they would need about 27 yards to get off a 58-yard try in that area. Flacco throws it. It's complete. He's got Kamar Aiken, but the clock is rolling, and it's over. The San Diego Chargers have come from behind to knock off the Ravens. 34-33. Baltimore runs out of time at home.
On the tackle by Justin Flowers keeps Aiken from getting out of bounds. Beautiful throw by Flacco, but there is Flowers on Aiken's back, and he bounces on the ground before he crosses the out-of-bounds line. Great tackle by Flowers.